Hello, my name is Caroline Suddreth, and for my service leadership project that is school improvement based, I'm going to share with you my plan entitled Crossing T's and Dotting I's in ELA, ensuring growth and proficiency among 8th grade students at Woodington Middle School. This is my 4th year as Digital Learning Specialist and Testing Coordinator at Woodington Middle School in Lenoir County Public Schools. My background is in gifted education, and I have a passion for these students who are often overlooked. Woodington is a school rich in history. It was first established to consolidate the schools for African Americans in the southern part of Lenoir County. In the 70s, it served as a junior high for all students on the south side, and in 1983, it transformed into the middle school we know today. Woodington, home of the Raiders, is a Title I school with all students receiving free breakfast and lunch. We have over 585 students to date and about 60 staff members. Mr. Patrick Philippi is our principal, and former Principal Fellow and Pirate Leadership Academy member Kristen Davenport is our assistant principal. We teach grades 6, 7th, and 8 at Woodington. Each grade level is composed of 2 teams with 4 teachers on each team, except for 8th grade, who only has 1 social studies teacher due to a small class size. Students attend 2 electives a day in the areas of art, music, band, STEM, agriculture, or physical education. Woodington Middle School is diverse in terms of race and the types of learners we serve. To best serve our students, a group of expert educators make up the school improvement team. We have 21 stakeholders on this team to represent all areas of our school. The school improvement team collaborates to create a school improvement plan with the intentions to better Woodington for students, staff, parents, and more. The tools that the school improvement team uses to build the school improvement plan is the Teacher Working Conditions Survey. Teachers are polled based on the areas of time, facilities and resources, community support and involvement, managing student conduct, teacher leadership, school leadership, professional learning opportunities, instructional practices and support, new teachers, equity, and school safety. Using these results, EVAS data, and district goals, the school improvement team creates the plan. This year we had multiple areas of improvement because we are a D school for the first time ever. Through data analysis, the subgroup that caught my attention was the AIG students. In Lenoir County Public Schools, 8th grade students have the opportunity to skip 8th grade ELA instruction and advance to 9th grade English. This is an area of concern because these students were already projected to not show growth and or be proficient. For my SLP, teachers and I will monitor student proficiency by using standards-based 8th grade SchoolNet assessments to collect data on each student in their 9th grade course. If a student scores 70% or higher on the standard, they have mastered the content. Anything less than 70 will be retaught and reassessed. I named my service leadership project Crossing T's and Dotting I's because this procedure will give us quantitative data to prove students have mastered 8th grade content. In years past, we've assumed they will pass. The subgroup data shows we need to have a protocol in place to ensure these students are going to make growth and score in the proficient range. After presenting my findings to Mr. Philippi and Ms. Davenport, we agreed this should be my SLP focus area. I met with 8th grade ELA teachers, Ms. Lorraine Kelly and Ms. Caroline Lancaster, and they agreed that they were concerned that our students who are skipping a year's worth of instruction but are then administered the 8th grade EOG might not be prepared. We had lots of rich conversation as indicated in the professional language area of my SLP. So what does the research show about data, AIG students, and leadership? According to Mark Abraham, creating a system within your school to track how students are performing in real time will change your school for the better forever. According to Ikoto and Marsh, when thinking of AIG students, with regards to gifted and talented education or high-achieving students, schools must act on data to determine the appropriate steps to maintain the ever-changing pace of these students. And Guerra Lopez and Norris Thomas address leadership by saying effective leaders must take decisions based on relevant, reliable, valid, and complete data gathered through a sound investigative process that's aligned with desired long-term outcomes and consequences and avoids premature solutions. My service leadership project will be conducted and collected throughout the 23-24 school year. I created a crosswalk between the 8th and 9th grade curriculums to show where it might fit to give students 8th grade SchoolNet assessments. Teachers administer SchoolNet assessments, analyze the scores, and either reteach, then reassess, or provide enrichment. I schedule and facilitate PLCs with Ms. Kelly and Ms. Lancaster for us to dive into the data together and make data-driven decisions for the students. By planning and monitoring the data, teachers know I'm invested in theirs and their students' success. As a leader, I'm walking the walk and talking the talk. Being dependable, honest, and trustworthy are traits of a leader that I've learned about in my 6902 course this semester. Students recently took their first benchmark check-in in ELA. Only 70% of students were proficient based on the data. 4 out of 45 students in 8th grade showed growth. This indicates there's a lot of work to be done. I met with Ms. Kelly and Ms. Lancaster on December 7th to discuss scores, and we agreed continuing the model of assessing, analyzing scores, reteaching, and reassessing should be followed throughout the end of the year until the EOGs. My service leadership project is in full swing, and I'm encouraged by teacher buy-in and their passion for the success of their students and Woodington Middle School. I've learned so much in this first SLP process. I have a few takeaways. Implementing a new plan is challenging. When leaders invest their time and their expertise in PLCs, it goes a long ways, and teachers appreciate it and notice it. We have to keep data at the forefront, even when it's frustrating. It's a pleasure working with like-minded individuals who understand that teaching is an art. I look forward to seeing this SLP 6 through for the rest of the school year and anticipate lots of success.